back. Everyone, it's Training Tips Tuesday. That Place for Pets is back with us. Trisha Burden is here. She brought one of her dogs. She brought her grand dog as well.
Yep.
And this is a good example because you were talking a little bit about flea and tick prevention, and especially dogs that have a coat like this one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, fleas and ticks on the short-haired on my dachshund, you will see them.
Easy to spot.
Easy
Yeah.
and easy to feel.
Okay.
You can feel them right away
Sure.
on them. But then with dogs like this, you just have to really get in there, and they like to hide up in, if there's any mats, like he has a few mats right here, you normally will find ticks right up in that.
Okay. Is there a part of the body, though? Are they going toward the ears, the back? What are they doing?
The ears and the face. You
Okay.
see a lot around the face.
Ugh.
I just had a doodle the other day that had two right here.
Yeah.
And she had been brushing him and looking for him, but didn't find him up there.
Never found them. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it. When you go through, especially with that, as you said, like a double-layered, double-coated dog, like you really have to get in there and check it out, right?
Yeah. Yep. Or keep them on the preventatives.
Yeah.
You know, the best place to get those is from your vet. They have the best treatments. A lot of the over-the-counter stuff will only last for a few days.
Okay.
Won't last nearly as long as they're supposed to.
See, and I wonder, too, because I'll go out and get the collar every year, and this is one of the things that I'll spend the most on, because in my mind, I think, okay, if it costs more, it must be better than the $12 ones. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it does seem to be like the fleas are getting a little bit more tolerant of a lot of the typicals. So the Seresto collars is what I've seen that have been working the best.
That's what I use. Okay.
Yeah, I think those are worth the money.
Yeah, those seem to work. I always wonder, too, because they're high up, obviously, around the neck. Should we still, even if they're on a preventative, should we still do a spray once in a while, or what do you think? Mix everything up? Or is that good?
No, as long as they have that on, it should work clear through the 6 months, and you shouldn't have to worry about them.
Okay, and you've talked about fleas too before. We know the problems ticks cause with diseases and that kind of thing, but fleas can cause real problems too as far as hair loss.
Yes, hair loss. It can give dogs like hot spots and different skin allergies. They can also make them anemic if they have enough.
Okay.
Fleas can really suck a lot of blood, especially on the smaller and younger dogs.
Yeah.
If they're really infested, it can cause a lot of health issues.
And ticks, we're worried mostly about the diseases they can
Yes.
cause, right?
And this time of year, ticks have been horrible with the damp and hot. And I know people have been talking about even walking the trails at the Metro Park of getting ticks and stuff on their dogs and on them.
Yeah, and you've said this too before. If you are taking them for a walk, you can get them in the short grass, so you probably avoid the high grass if at all possible, right?
Yeah, yep. And if you live out somewhere where you have a woods and stuff, if the dog's out there, you know, for sure check them over and check yourself over, because they will get on you, and then if they don't stay on you, they'll get on the dogs.
Right. I always wonder, what are ticks even good for? Why were ticks ever created?
Exactly.
Because all they do is cause problems.
And fleas.
And fleas, right? Okay. Anything else we should remember, or that's pretty much the steps?
Yeah, I would just, regularly brush the longer-haired ones and feel for them, get them in to be groomed, because when we have them the baths and dry them, that's when you really can see them, too.
You probably spot them, too, I would think, all the time out there.
Yeah.
Okay. So get in
we've
with
had
you guys.
quite a few. We haven't had many fleas yet this year, but we've had quite a few ticks already.
Okay, you guys are a good place to go. Get it checked out. All right, thank you so much, Trisha. Appreciate it. Good seeing you.
Thank you.
Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.